Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. What we're going to talk about today is Shy Guys. Okay, first of all, like millions and billions of other videos that you may have seen, this is like mostly a stereotype video because it would be really hard to generalize all guys because there's a lot of people in the world. But anyway, so what this is going to be is basically, I don't know. I'll count them up at the end of this video, but things about shy guys and liking people. The first big thing, I think, is that we have an irrational fear that we're going to mess up if we try to talk to girls that we like, or that, like, hold on, let me think of a way to explain this. In my personal experience, I think a girl likes me, yet I doubt that, so thus I don't talk to her because I feel like if I talk to her and she doesn't like me, it's going to be really awkward. But then if I talk to her and she does like me, I'm going to mess up somehow and make her not like me, which is apparently an irrational fear, but I think it's completely rational because can you imagine that? Can you imagine that happening to you? That would be mortifying. Not a fun situation, sir. So that's not an irrational fear at all whatsoever. It is completely rational. And it's scary to think about. And okay, number two. Numero dos. What this is like either A, we will like avoid you completely sometimes, or B, we will like kind of be in your area a lot. The thing is, most shy people aren't creepy. There are some, trust me, there are some. And then, like, here's the weird thing, and I'm sure shy guys have noticed this, okay? You're walking around, and they're there. And you didn't know this. But then what your mind tells you is that they're going to look and see you there and think you're stalking them. But the thing is, it happens all the time. Where you're just walking around and you see them. It's like, why? You're just walking and then they're there. And then it's like, oh no, now she's going to think I'm stalking her. It's so confusing. So anyway, yeah. The third thing. What was it? I was thinking about it. Oh yeah. We will look at you. We will. A lot, probably. But then it might only be for like a few seconds, or we'll look at you until you look at us, and then we'll look away really quickly. And yeah, there's that. Also, like, kind of on the same subject, like, I'm in high school, so I'm using this as a high school basis. I guess you could use this in college too. But if you're in the same room and you're working on stuff, while you're talking, they might not work at all. They might listen to you and devote everything they're doing to that. Just listening to. They're not paying attention to what they're supposed to be working on. That might actually be a big giveaway if a shy guy likes someone. And number 4, to be honest, it will take him a long time to make the first move, unless you make the first move, which is society-wise supposed to be like bad, I guess. Because I mean, in the media, when do girls make the first move in a relationship? It doesn't happen, and I don't know why. It's stupid because we've stereotyped the world so that guys are supposed to be the smart, courageous people then ask the girls out. Magic green wand. No! No world! Bad. That was weird. No. See, what the problem is here is that you think we're all courageous and awesome. No! No! That is not how we work. What we do is we get all crushed in our head. We worry about every single thing that happens to us. We worry about... Actually, no, I pretty much just said it. Everything that happens to us we worry about. But, I mean, seriously. Like, half the time, like, still in the school thing, if we're in your class, we will either be A, thinking about, like, something unrelated to the class stuff, B, thinking about the class stuff, or C, thinking about you. I mean, if you're a girl and you're watching this video to find out if a shy person likes you. Also, going back to the third thing, if we're looking at you and we look away, that's a big giveaway. But like sometimes you might look at a shy guy and he might look at you, and then you both might look away. Or like you're looking, like a shy guy's looking at you, and then you look at him and then you both look away. It's weird. Like your eyes connect and stuff, and it's kind of like, oh hi, and then you just look away and you're just like, huh, I wasn't looking at you. Why would I be doing that? But also, a big thing is that he will either, it'll be like a big contrast between what he does with his friends and what he's doing around you. Like if he's goofy and stupid around his friends, then he'll probably be like really quiet and serious around you. Or he'll be really lightheaded and like laugh at almost every single thing you say because he's really, really nervous. This is the whole point of this video. Nervousness, fear, the two killers of manhood. It's like it catches up in your throat and chokes you to death. That's what it does. Like, so many times a shy guy has looked at himself and said, "You worthless piece of bleep. You worthless piece of bleep." I know because I've done it. I mean, shy guys usually don't like themselves and think they're not good enough. And in this case, it would be like something along the lines of, I'm not good enough for you. You are too good of a person for me, and I don't deserve you. That's kind of our outlook on the world and relationships. And the problem is, and this is in my case, I sit next, like, hold on, let me think about this. So, she sits near me, but then I'm over here and there's two people in between us. The guy that sits right next to me talks to her constantly throughout class. And it's pretty obvious that he likes her. But he's not a shy guy. And I don't know if she notices me, which is like another... So, nails in the shy guy's coffin increase enormously by the day.
Jazz, you want to go ahead and feed the cats?
Yeah, in a minute.
Give them some water too.
Got it. Wait, hold on. I remember something. It was funny, because this one time, I was in one of my classes. It was the first day of school. I'm a sophomore now, so this is my second year. Last year, well, it's the girl that I like from last year. So, I'm in math, and I sit down, and she sits down, sitting next to me. I'm just like, teacher, you change these seats, I kill you. Thankfully, I like the teacher, but she changed the seats. So, that sucked. But, anyway, recommendation time! What I would recommend is that if you like a guy, and he's shy, and you know he's shy, he will most likely not talk to you. He will most likely not talk to you at all. The problem with shy people is their sense of fear is monumentally increased when you're around. It's not so much that they're scared of you, as much as they're scared of messing up around you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I did something stupid in front of someone that I liked, I'll probably go home and bang my head on a wall until I bleed. After school was over, of course. I would not feel good about messing up in front of a girl I liked. So that's why we kind of don't talk to you at all. So my first piece of advice, see if you can talk to them. Unless you're a shy girl, in which case it's pretty much like a stalemate. A really awkward stalemate. And I have no idea what to do in that situation. So, second piece of advice. If you, well, I guess maybe start, I don't know, maybe sort of hanging out, not where you are, but maybe around where you are, like me. That'd be interesting. Or I don't know, these are weird things. Like, she becoming friends with your friends. Like that. Like, that would be a little weird, but, you know, trying to figure stuff out. This is what the world tells us. You either man up, or you're screwed. I'm trying to change that, because I don't want to end up like some bum living out in the street regretting what I did not do. If only I had manned up and done the thing. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to regret not doing something. That is my biggest fear besides being rejected. Regretting. The double R's. Hold on, yeah, by Norton. This isn't as much of a fear as a question. If this happens, what are you going to come back to school as? What are you supposed to do if you have 3 or 4 classes with this person? Can you fathom how awkward that would be? It would be even worse if you sit next to him. I mean, God. If you're a shy guy, you get rejected by a girl that sits next to you in one of your classes. That literally hurts my brain thinking about it. That literally hurts my brain thinking about it. So, yeah, that's it. Remember, everybody, I gotta follow this advice. Peace out. Remember to like and subscribe.
Remember to like and subscribe.